Hi everyone, welcome back. We're going to get a little scary today with the mani. We're going to be using dip powders and a new liquid chrome from Krival nails, and we're also going to be using a Chucky decal sheet. So we're diving right into this mani today. We're going to start out with this gorgeous white. Now when I mean gorgeous white, this is a very bright, vibrant white. It is called Coconut Vanilla. We're not going to spend too much time on it because I've used it in the past, but if you're new to my channel, welcome. Coconut Vanilla is by far the perfect white if you're looking for a good background for decals, or if you really like nail art, this is going to be a go-to. Or if you just really love like that classic bright white mani, this is going to be your jam. It's very full coverage, so we're only going to go ahead and do that one coat on those nails. We're going to cure and dust off. We're going to be doing a lot for today's mani, so we're going to start out with color blocking. We're not going to do too much color blocking nail art. I just want to do 3 sections to kind of tie in Chucky's shirt. If you've ever seen his shirt, he has like this red and blue striped shirt, so I want to pull that through to really kind of emphasize the colors. So that's why we're using blues and reds today to kind of pull in this theme here. So Hummingbird is by far a really gorgeous glitter. You can see there with that first dip, it is everything. It's very full coverage, and it's these beautiful micro glitters that lay so flat, and they feel, if you are dipping with your into the dip powder with your natural nail, it feels like this like silkiest goodness. It's a very awesome experience in itself, but we're just going to go ahead and cure that, and we're going to do another coat. Now you totally could get away with one dip of Hummingbird because it is very full coverage, but I really wanted this glitter right here to be just super sparkly and just a little bit more darker with that blue. Also, Hummingbird matches my liquid holder that you see there in the corner. So I was using liquid layers before, but they closed. So I'm going to try and not use anything from liquid layers on my channel just because I feel like that's not beneficial to anybody, because if you are looking for an item and you cannot get it any longer, that kind of defeats the purpose. So I figured we would get some new stuff here. So this little bottle holder is from KS Concepts, and I will link everything in that description box below. All right, so we finished those blue nails. We're going to get back into the blue once we're done with this color blocking, but now we're into Be Mine, which Be Mine is really fun because it not only is it the most perfect red, and it is a Valentine's Day color, but there is no rules when you're doing your nails at home. You can use any color as you want, but it has like these like shard pieces of like glitter and flakes in here that I thought gave it kind of more of like a spooky kind of vibe, and I really liked how it turned out. This color is everything, and this was definitely the red that I wanted to pull through. Now when you're working with Krival dip powders or shopping on their website, there are tons of amazing colors to select from, and I really like the variety of different color tones as well. So I was sitting before my mani and kind of picking out what colors, because I really wanted to pull the colors through that one decal that we're using. You're going to see that decal sheet in a minute here in action, and you're going to really see like all these colors just like coincide perfectly with it. I really like that about Krival nails because they have every color like that you can think of, and she's always coming out with new colors, which like blows my mind, because like once you like think, okay, we have everything, like these are like the awesomest colors ever, she like blows my mind and comes out with even better colors. So there's always going to be colors coming out with her, which is amazing. I don't know how she does it, but Krival nails, if you're looking for a certain color, or especially a color with like a different undertone to it, you're going to find it at Krival's. All right, so I went ahead and peeled that tape off and just like crisped it up a little bit, and we're going to just keep adding that tape here. I like using that 3M medical tape, and then we're also going ahead and laying that tape really flat with that silicone tool. I just find that that works best for me when I am color blocking, is just using that silicone tool just to make sure everything is pressing down to that nail. Also, if you are doing color blocking onto your natural nail, this 3M medical tape, since it is a medical tape, really adheres well. Also, it helps prevent any liquids from seeping into that tape because it has like this water protectant barrier to it. Overall, I love it so much. All right, so enough chit chat. Let's dive into this mani here for a second, because we have a lot going on today. We're also going to be doing a really fun like blood splatter kind of thing on this liquid chrome nail. So I will pop in just a little bit, but let's just sit back and listen to some spooky music, and then I'm going to come back in just a few moments. All right, so now it's time to play with some liquid chrome. We already have that gel base cured for 30 seconds. We're going to shake up this liquid chrome here, and we're going to go ahead and dab that product directly onto that nail. It is key to make sure you shake your liquid chrome for the best results. And then you're going to take a little bit and dab it onto that makeup sponge here, and then we're going to take that makeup sponge and then go ahead and rub that over the entire nail, and that is what is going to create this really beautiful pearl chrome finish here. It's super easy to achieve. I also feel like the liquid chrome is way less messier than the powders, and it just has like a smoother finish. So we are going to get back into this chrome nail in just a little bit. We're just going to finish up the color blocking nail where it's kind of looking like Chucky's shirt. I just wanted to add a little bit of this color blocking tape. Well, it's not color blocking tape. It's this color nail art tape that Krival has to offer in so many different colors. So if the black is not your jam, there are tons of amazing colors on the website. And this nail sticker tape is super easy to use. You can see I was like battling it for a second there because I was trying to like get it as straight as I could, but I overall love this. I feel like it's way easier than that color blocking nail art tape that you see like in that little like reel thing, but overall really fun to use, and it just adds a little pop of dimension and color to the nail and kind of tied in this color blocking nail completely. Then to make sure that everything is laying super flat, I'm just using that silicone tool and just pressing down on that nail just to make sure that tape is laying as flat as possible. And then I'm going to trim that extra that's hanging off the edge here with a cuticle nipper. This cuticle nipper that I'm using is one that I use for nail art. I recommend getting two different ones because you don't want to use a cuticle nipper for nail art that you are using on your actual nail, just to make sure you're keeping everything clean. But that's the finished color blocking nail there with the nail art tape, and I'm going to seal it in with a layer of gel base, and then I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds. Okay, so now we're going to do the exact same thing to the other nail, but before we go ahead and put the tape on, I'm going to do a layer of gel base on that nail first, because what's going to happen if I did not put that layer of gel base on and cure for 30 seconds, when I would be putting on this nail tape, and see how I'm lifting up that tape right there to get it straight, I would have pulled up that liquid chrome, so I would have had some bare spots. So that is why I did a layer of gel base first, cured it for 30 seconds before going in with the nail art tape, just to keep that chrome as gorgeous as possible. So for this nail here, I'm just creating kind of a slight design here, kind of like the same kind of pattern almost as that color blocking nail there. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to add some kind of looking like stitches or kind of like cuts onto that tape, and then we're going to add some blood splatter, and I'm going to show you a really fun, easy way to get a blood splatter effect on a nail. So that is coming up here when I'm done battling this tape. So I'm just making sure it's as straight as possible and kind of have enough room there so we can do all that different nail art on this nail. And then again, I'm going to trim off that extra, and then we're going to go ahead and seal everything in, and then I'm going to go ahead and start that nail art there. But I got a little couple pieces of glitter on that nail, so that's why I was taking that flat brush and then just gently brushing away those glitter pieces, because I did not want any glitter touching this beautiful fun chrome nail. Alright, so then to seal in that tape so it doesn't lift or pop up or anything like that, I'm going to do a layer of gel base and cure for 30 seconds. Okay, so now for the nail art, I am just taking black gel polish from Sundara Nails that is HEMA free and this nail art brush, and I'm just creating lines. They do not need to be straight or perfect or anything like that. I wanted it to be creepy, so kind of looking like stitches here, and then I'm doing smaller lines here in the middle, just right over that nail art tape. But overall, really fun way to implement nail art. Okay, so the blood splatter, I cured that black for 30 seconds, and now I'm taking a mascara wand here, and I'm dipping it into that red gel polish, and I'm going to go ahead and just tap this directly onto the nail, and it is going to create a really unique like blood splatter effect to the nail that's super easy, not messy or anything like that. Love this effect, very easy to do, and I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds. And that disposable mascara one I did get from Amazon, and you can find that in the description box below. But how fun is this finished mani? I did the rest of the top coat off camera. I love this mani. It's very classic horror, and I could not be more happy with how it turned out. I love how I pulled in those colors from the Chucky decal and just tied everything together. That color blocking is giving me like all the Chucky kind of shirt kind of vibes. And then we have that gorgeous hummingbird blue, and Be Mine is like the perfect red for this mani. And then we added that liquid chrome here to that accent like blood splatter. nail. Overall, I just love how it turned out, and I had so much fun. All right, so that image that you saw pop up today in the video, that is the image that you need for your entry form for the giveaway, which you can find in that description box below, along with everything else that you saw in today's mani. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you all in the next spooky one.